I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue.
Okay, P2. This story was basically about, you know, probably a lot of people have this kind of, you know, this, the horror story themselves, and getting locked in a parking lot, underground parking lot, and be terrorized by someone. This actually happened to, it was an executive, New York executive, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's a woman, by the way.
Yeah, woman, yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, she's late leaving work, she's got all the presents, she goes downstairs into the parking lot, and she basically gets locked inside the parking lot. And
yeah.
There's only her and the parking attendant in the building.
Of course, the parking attendant has fantasies about her, and he's trapped her. He's the one who's locked her in so that he can have a Christmas dinner with her. But he also wants to extract revenge on her behalf against one of her co-workers that was making he passes at her, I guess.
Yeah, he tried to molest her in the elevator.
Yeah.
It was caught on camera, and he had access to the tapes and what have you.
Yeah, so the parking garage attendant dispatches this fellow in a rather gruesome and grotesque way.
Explain how.
Shall we, or does that ruin it? I guess we can. Yeah. Basically, he ties him to a chair, and then
he duct tapes him to a chair and duct tapes his mouth in the parking lot underneath.
Yeah, and then with the girl beside him in the car, he drives his car, pushes the wheelchair up against the wall, and goes back and forth, and basically crushes the fellow to
splatters him.
Yeah, and it's literally a splatter fest.
It's quite gruesome. But the movie, generally speaking, is about how the woman, it's survival between the woman and the guy. Now, the perpetrator, I thought was looked like a cross between Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man and Norman Bates.
For me,
Psycho.
Yeah, well, yeah. For me, I thought he was more of a Jack Nicholson crazy character, and he actually looks like Jack Nicholson, and some of his mannerisms are similar to Jack Nicholson's. So there's a lot of crossover there with other crazy characters we've seen in previous films.
I thought he could have been a little bit scarier myself. He
was kind of comical, wasn't he?
There was a bit of a sort of comedic flair to him or side to him, you know.
Yeah.
But he was a young guy, and but he could have been a little bit more scarier, I thought. But some of the scenes were excellent, I thought, where she was parked in the parking lot, and she was trying to escape him. She escaped his clutches a couple of times, and she gets out at one point, and she's shouting through the underground parking door, the actual security door, help me, and then the police come, and the police don't find anything.
Yeah.
And
it's quite suspenseful.
Yes, I thought
it's well done. I mean, it's only 2 actors,
yep.
And the suspense stayed right up there for me for the whole film.
I thought it was going to run out of steam maybe after the first, first 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
It didn't.
But it worked out really well, and it's got a great ending. Not going to tell you what the ending is.
No,
but you'll like it.
Yeah, it's. I'd say I'd have to recommend the film. It was a right for me.
Definitely, I thought it was definitely a right.
It had the right amount of gore. Actually, could have used a little more gore, but I won't. That doesn't detract from the picture.
I don't think it was a gory movie.
No,
it was more of a suspense thriller.
Yeah,
but exactly. It did have some gore in it, which was good. We love gore, as you know.
Yeah, so P2, right for me.
Definitely right.
So if by the way, on a different subject, if you'd like to get one of these rightorshite.net, the movie review gentleman T-shirts, please visit our website. You can buy them from the T-shirt link at the top of the page. And it says, the no bullshit movie review, gents. That's us. Thanks for visiting with us, and we'll look forward to seeing you at our next review.
Remember, watch the BS.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue.